Hi, Nadeem here for Smart Riding. I did a stress test on this Ridernav R7M a few days ago. And one of the things that I didn't mention in the video, well, mainly because I didn't want to do a drop test because they're not really rated for drops, any of these units, any of the ones I've seen. But I did accidentally drop it. I didn't get it on film, but I just put the screen protector on it as well, and the screen protector, well, did its job. I mean, it shattered and it just came up, like this. This is what happened to it. But this is the screen. The screen is perfect. There's a couple of little chips here on the side. It fell onto concrete with some gravel on it, and my foot went on it as well, by the way. And I didn't actually notice that I was doing that, but my foot just kind of kicked it a little bit, and it just kind of went across the gravel as well. So I was quite impressed that, first of all, it survived the shock of being dropped from about a metre high, and then second, that the screen protector took the brunt of it. Now, I'm not really keen on screen protectors on these screens most of the time because I think that with gloves, a lot of the gloves, they're difficult enough to operate touch screens with, and I don't like using them. But because I was doing the stress test, I did put the screen protector on it. I didn't put it on very well, by the way, because in the full video you can see like a little bit about here where there's like a big bubble there. I just put it on quickly just for the test, and I'm actually glad that I did now. For me, the Ridernav is probably the most sturdy unit that I've come across because it's got the IP69K rating, and also because it did survive my not very scientific test, obviously, but it did drop, and the screen protector took the brunt of it as well. So if you're buying a unit, I'd recommend you get the screen protector. In any case, this is a BMW specific model, and you don't need to use the touch screen as much because you're using the wonder wheel. So the wonder wheel will control most of the functions on the display, whether it's Android Auto or CarPlay. So you can do that in any case. For me, this is still reinforcing why I've said this is the best budget buy unit in 2026. It's just a phenomenal unit. I've not seen anything that is capable of beating this so far in the last 6 months. If I do, I will say, but as of now, this is a phenomenal unit, and with the 25% discount code, it brings the price down even more. So if you haven't got one yet and you're looking at buying something, this is the unit to get. Check out the Ridernav playlist. It's on the YouTube channel. There's about 20 odd videos there. I've covered every angle that you possibly can, and I think it's a phenomenal unit. User feedback has been the same. I mean, we have a Ridernav support group as well. So if you on Facebook, so if you just search Ridernav support group, it will come up. I'll put a link for it in the description as well. So if you have any questions, we are kind of helping ourselves, if that makes sense. If you're getting a new BMW and you want a BMW specific CarPlay Android Auto device, this is extremely good. It's got everything you could need: action cam controls, 1200 nit brightness. It dims right down for nighttime use. Again, I've got a nighttime test as well in the playlist. Everything that you could want from a unit at this price point, it's there. So any questions, just drop them in the comments. Thanks.